I want to talk about something that a lot of people want to act like this is not true. And this is just my personal opinion, my thoughts, and everything. I feel like people always say, "Oh, women cannot wake up early because we're meant to sleep later. We need more sleep. Women are not meant to do men's job. Men cannot do women's job because it is in their system or whatever the hell they say." I think all that is crap. I think all that is bull crap. I really think it all depends on the person. I really think that there are a lot of females out there who are stronger than men who could do a man's job, right? Like construction, firefighters, and so on. All those jobs, right? Welding, all that stuff, right? And there are men who are not as strong as other men who could also do women's job, right? And I also feel like this whole divided about the gender crap is just crap because they want us to be divided. Because in the end of the day, I really think that everything depends on the person, who you are, what you like, how strong you are, how you're willing to do stuff. You know what I mean? I really think it all depends on the person. This whole gender crap that divide us from, oh, you're female, so you have to do X, Y, and Z. You're men, so you can only do this and that. I think that's all just crap to divide us, to make us think that we cannot do more than we could. And I just think it's just a way of controlling people, you know. I really do think that it all depends on the person. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm not the typical female. I'm not the typical female at all. I really don't like shopping. I think shopping is boring. Very, very boring. I'm not a shopaholic. I don't care about shopping. I don't care about fashion. And you know what they say? Oh, females love to shop. They could stay for hours. No, I cannot do that. I'm sorry. That's boring to me. And I would also think is that we got ingrained to believe that females do that. So generations after generation, you know, it's everything subconsciously. I really do that subconsciously. We got programmed to think that this is what females are. We love shopping. We had to have therapy shopping and all this stuff. And I think that's false. I think it's just a way of the system to get us, keeping us low vibration, to keep us buying stuff that we don't need. And as a female, I really hate shopping. I don't think anything fun about it. I just don't. I want to go into a store, get what I need, and get out. That's it. That's all. And I feel like all this stuff that they tell us of everything, I think it's just a way to program us. You know what I mean? It's just a way of programming for us to divide each other, for we could argue about each other and saying that all that stuff. But I really do think that I really do think that everybody has that feminine energy and masculine energy in them. We all have it in us, you know. And it depends on the situation that we in, or how we are as a person, that we tapped in that energy more than what side we tapped into more energy. And this whole thing that feminine needs to be in the feminine energy, oh come on, who cares? Can we just be who we are as people and stop saying that females have to be this way and men has to be this way? Can we just cut that crap out and just enjoy who we truly are as people? Can we just get away from this whole gender crap and just enjoy who you are as a person, no matter what it is, no matter what you think, no matter how you are, no matter how you act, no matter what you like? Like, can we just move away from this gender crap and just let us be who we are without judging us, without trying to put each other in a box, without worrying about the society's standards of the man and the versus woman and all this nonsense. It's all nonsense. All of it is nonsense. I said it is nonsense. It's like, can we just cut it out and just enjoy who we are as people? Because each and one of us are all different. We all gonna like different things. Just because I'm a female doesn't mean I'm gonna like what all the females like in general, because society told me that I had supposed like X, Y, and Z because I'm a female. No, that's false. Alright, that is false. I really thought in my life that for a very, very long time, not no more, but for a very long time, I really thought that I missed this class of being a female, because every time I heard a video, TV shows, movies, or magazines saying this is what females are, this is what females like, and I'm like, and I used to be like, did I miss a class that I never went to? Because I never like what most people like. And I realize now that it's because I never believed the social crap that that society told me to think, the way that they want us to feel, the way that they want us to like stuff, for us to be divided. I never believed in none of that stuff. So for me, it was like, for a very long time, I thought, something's wrong with me. Did I miss the class of how to be a female? Because I don't think like most people think. And I think and then now, as being 37, I realized that that's a great thing. That I don't think like everybody else. That I don't have same thought as everybody. That I don't follow what society wants me to think. Like, I don't follow the box that they want us to stay in. I realized that's the gold. I realized that I am probably the most happiest person ever, because I don't stay in the society's thinking. I don't believe in none of that stuff. Alright? I don't. And it's like, we need to start questioning, do we really believe in this stuff? Do I really like this? We had to start asking ourselves this question. Do I really like this all my life? Do I really like this X, Y, and Z? Or did I was programmed to think that I like this X, Y, and Z? Whatever it is. Could be anything. Could be the smallest thing. So we need to start asking ourselves, do we really, really like this? Or did I was programmed to think I like this? So we have to start asking these questions to ourselves and try to find who we are, who you truly are, not this made up person that society told you to like, that you just were conditioned to become, because that's how society is, right? Because society brainwashes us through movies, TV shows, influencers, celebrities, any Hollywood, anything. They influence us to think that we are a certain way, when in reality we are all different. No matter what, we all gonna have different likes and different dislikes. We all gonna feel different. We all gonna like different things. So for us to say that all women think like this, all men think like this, I think that's just bullshit, to be honest. I think that we are similar. All of us, both gender, men and female, are very similar. We just have a few sparkle differences, and that's it. We all want the same thing, to be honest. And it's like, we just need to start questioning, did I really like this, or did society told me that I like this, so I like it now? And since I never thought in a different way, I got programmed to think I like this thing. You know what I mean? Do women really like makeup? Because I know some women really do like makeup. Do all women like makeup? Because for me, as a female, makeup is boring. I said it, it's boring. Where am I going to waste my time to put makeup in my face? That's a waste of time. And on top of that, it messes up your skin. Like, let's put it, you're putting chemicals in your skin. I know a lot of people know this, but they're, oh, but I want to be pretty. You're programmed to think that you're not pretty without makeup. And that's the damn problem right there. That's the problem. You're programmed as little girls thinking that you need makeup to be beautiful. You know how, okay, if you go to a store, right? And if you're a millennial, you could remember this as a kid. If you're in Gen X, you could probably remember this as a kid. But even now, in today's day, you go to a store and you go to this toy area for kids. And what do you see? Since I was little, what do you see? You see in the toy area for kids, girls, dolls, Barbies, makeup, kitchen stuff, right? And what do that program people think? What do they make kids think as little girls to think that females only want makeup, babies, cooking, kitchen, to cook in the kitchen and be mommies, and that's it, right? But if you go to the toy area for little kids, you go to the boys section, what do you see? You see being scientists, dinosaur, what else? All the science stuff, you know, baseball, sports, and all that stuff. So they divide us as little kids to think that we like this and boys like this. So you know how that's programming as kids to think that we are females, that we like pink and boys like blue, which is insane. It is insane. You don't know how that is. Had nobody ever thought about this? Maybe I'm the only one, but I have thought about this for the last 10, 15 years. That if you go to even, this is today, you could even go back as kids, as millennials kids, as Gen X kids, and so on. This has all been programmed to think that you like all this stuff. And we keep giving it to the next generation, and then we thinking that all females are only want makeup because, and then you wonder why they talk shit about us. You know how insane is this? Listen to this. You go to the boys, you go to the store, go to the toy section, you see what they give for little girls, right? And then you come in the internet now, and in the mainstream media, and all this thing talking about why girls only like makeup, and why they always had to have makeup. We got programmed to think that we wanted makeup since we were little. That's all it is. Since we're little, we're programmed to want only makeup and babies. And then now that people are starting to wake up a little bit, and females are starting to question, oh, do I really want kids? Do I really want kids? And they hate that some females, not all, but there are females out there starting to open up. This is why they say that, what's I going to say? That's how they say that less women are having kids, because females are starting to open their eyes a little bit. They're not opening all the eyes, the whole eyes. They're not awakening to everything. But this is why they say females are having less kids, because they're starting to think, do I really want kids? Do I really want this? Is this what I really want? Because for so long, for generations and generations, they program us to think that we want kids. Yes, some of us do want kids. I'm not gonna lie. Some females do want kids, but they act like every female in the world want kids, and that's not the reality at all. They wanted us to be these just slaves. If you think about it, they want us just to be cleaning, babies, and makeup, to be beautiful for the men. And that's what they give us as kids in the toy section. That's what they give us. That's how they give us these toys. And then when we grow up, right, and we realize, do we really want this? And then on social media, because it's 2025, people are on social media always talking about, oh, females always trying to they're always lying about how they always look. They're always wearing makeup. They lie to men how they really look. Do you really realize that they was programmed as kids to think that we want makeup, to think that we have to have makeup on to look beautiful? And then you want to freaking hate on us, but not me, because I don't like makeup. I don't wear makeup. But you realize that this is full circle. Men complaining that why women always lying to them about how we look. We were programmed to think that's what we wanted, to put makeup on, because we thought that makeup means beautiful. That's the message that they give us since we were little. Alright? And then the same thing with men. They program kids, boys, to not show their emotion, not to hug, not to talk about how they feel, not to share anything. Just shove it down. And it's all a program. It's all a cycle. It goes circle and circle and circle. Because they want us to argue. They want us to fight. They want us to hate each other. They want us to do all this for the people in top. The people who have the power to do all the laws against the people. They want us to be fighting against each other for what they could do laws against us and take stuff away from us, while we are too busy arguing between each other. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole point of this whole gender thing. It's for us to be divided. They want us to be divided so much, because that's how they could take more from us. The more we get divided, the more the top people could take from us. That's all it is. It's a circle. It's just they want our energy. They're energy vampires. The people in the top who makes the laws, who have these CEOs who owns the media, all the stuff, all the people on top. They're energy vampires. They suck our energy out. The more that we argue, the more that we fight, the more we hate each other, that's the energy they want, because they're sucking it out from us. They want us to be low, and they take that energy from them. That's what they want. Anyway, I had to go. So have a nice day.